I'm Gordon McVie and I'm editor of ecancer, and ecancer is the partner within iManageCancer, and we're responsible for dissemination, communication, exploitation. We're near the end of this exciting project, and we are looking at the impact we've made and how we can exploit it further to the general public. The focus of the iManageCancer programme, funded by the European Commission, has been on patient empowerment from the beginning. Patient empowerment is not handing a leaflet to a patient and saying, go away home and read it. Patient empowerment is giving patients information about their illness in language that they can understand, and then giving the patient, each patient, the confidence to take part in the discussion about their own further management. In other words, questions to the doctor, just clarifications and joint decision making at the end of the day. That's our definition of patient empowerment. iManageCancer has brought together a number of brilliant partners in the business of making information available to patients in language that they understand, at times that they understand, and relevant to, for instance, their age. We've got one team looking at games on phones. These are games for children with cancer, to give them some sort of explanation of what that's about. They're games for their parents to look at as well. But this is a very, very busy area, and there are currently 318,000 apps in the healthcare area, and frankly, very few of them have ever been tested, ever been validated with real live consumers or real live patients in our context. There are about 200 new health apps, health in inverted commas apps, appearing every few days on the market. A good number of them are obviously trying to help people who have not yet got any illness stay well. All about wellness, all about fitness, all about good diet, all about not smoking, that sort of sensible stuff. Whether they work or not, that remains to be seen. But when they get into the area of advising on management of illness, then that's very murky water, because this is very important that they actually get their messages right, correct, appropriate. And I regret that our experience of looking at the literature and looking at what's out there at the moment leads us to believe that very, very few have met those blue chip criteria. So it won't surprise you to know that the work in iManageCancer over the last 2 or 3 years has been driven by high quality, by assurance that everything is accurate, that patients not only understand the words, but for a kick-off, they understand how to work the machine or their phone or whatever they've got, so that they can actually find out about it. There are some superb apps which have been developed with the input from pediatric clinicians, from medical oncologists like myself, cognitive psychologists, led mainly from Milan. And these have come together to provide a raft, or a platform I think they call it, where the patient can arrange their own information which is unique to them, and they can also keep it private. As the iManageCancer project comes to an end, we are preparing the way to make some of these apps available on mobile phones so that they can be made available to patients with a stamp of authority on them, with the reassurance that these have been validated properly with real cancer patients and that they have passed muster. I hope you enjoy looking at the fruits of our research. And thanks again to the European Commission for funding this project.